Hi, I'm Joan. Today I'm going to show you some beginner chords in G major. Before you can learn to play songs by ear, you need to have a working knowledge of chords. So I'm going to show you the three major chords in G major. So first of all, we have G major. The G major chord is made up of G, B, and D. So we've got G, B, and D. That's the G major chord. Okay, so our right hand, let's find G. You can do this very simply by finding the group of two black keys nearest the middle of the piano, and then play that with your 2 and 3. And with your 2, slide to the note nearest on the left hand side. That is middle C. So you've got middle C, D, E, F, G. Now put your thumb on G. So with G, you've got 1 on G, 2 on A, 3 on B, 4 on C, and 5 on D. So we want to find the G major chord. So we have G, B, and D, 1, 3, and 5. Okay, using the same process, let's find G with our left hand. So you take your 2 and 3 again if you don't know where it's located. Find the group of 2 black notes nearest the middle of the piano. Slide to the left. That is C. What comes before C? B. What comes before B? A. And the note that comes right before A is G. So you can put your thumb on G. Your 5 on G. Okay, so you've got 5 on G, 4 on A, 3 on B, 2 on C, and 1 on D. Now, let's play the G major chord. So we've got G, B, and D. Okay. So let's move on from G major. So we know if you're playing in the key of G major, almost any song, especially a church song, any worship music, normally you're going to visit, if you're playing in G, you're going to visit C and you're going to visit D. So you'll play G major, C major, and D major. And of course there will be some minors too, but we'll get to that later. So let's find the C major chord. So we've got G major. So with our left hand, let's go up to C, or well, let's go down to C. That would serve you better. So put your thumb on G, your 2 on F, your 3 on E, your 4 on D, and now your 5 has landed on C. So to find the C major chord in C major, it's C, E, and G. So 5, 3, and 1. To find the C major chord for your right hand, you can go up the keyboard and go G, A, B, C, and then put your thumb on C and do 1, 3, 5, and you've got your C major chord, C, E, G. Or you could put your 5 on G and do your 4 on F, your 3 on E, and your 2 on D, and your 1 on C. So either way you go, you can find your C major. Okay, so C major is made up of C, E, and G. In your left hand, you'll play that with 5, 3, and 1, and with your right hand, you'll play that with 1, 3, and 5. Okay, so I said that G major utilizes the G major, C major, and D major. So A, B, C, D, we just found C. So D must be the note right above, right? It is. Okay. So before you're tempted to just play 5, 3, and 1, which but you could. That's D, F, and A. That doesn't quite sound right, does it? Because that's not D major, that is D minor. D major is D, F sharp, and A. So a sharp means to play the note immediately above the said note. So for F sharp, the note right in between F and G, that would be F sharp. So it's 5, 3, and 1. So D, F sharp, and A. Now that sounds right. Okay, so let's practice going back and forth between G major, C major, and D major. Practice this going back and forth between these three major chords, because if you're playing with somebody during worship service, say, and you're playing in the key of G, it's almost always going to go G, C, D, G. Now, of course, though, they may go to a few minors here and there, accidentals, but that's going to be your main core. Chords is going to be the G, the C, and the D. So practice going back and forth between G, C major, D major, G major, C major, D major, G major. You could also do G major, B major, C major, G major. Just, you can mix it up whatever kind of way you would like. Well, tomorrow I'm going to show you how to play Oh How I Love Jesus using these same chords that I just showed you and the D7 chord. And that's all I have for today. I hope this helps, and thanks for watching.